I didn't even want to get out of the wetsuit. That's how warm they were with the hood, and the wool is amazing. I'm going to be able to keep the same suit for a longer period of time. It means a ton to me.
That flexibility factor, it's not just a comfort thing, that really facilitates the way you surf. Unquestionably the warmest and most comfortable wetsuit I've ever worn.
Usual, whenever we can't find something we want, we end up making it. And that's how the whole wetsuit project got started.
What we started with was, taking the highest quality Japanese neoprene. It has a 98% higher closed cell ratio than traditional neoprenes. It gives us the ability to use merino wool technology in our wetsuits, and we lay up in a grid, and the grid is actually very similar to our regulator grid in our alpine technology. The grid pattern allows us to trap air inside the suit, which makes it more comfortable and allows it to be much warmer. Your body heats that air up. Also, when the wool does get wet, it takes on more water, which allows your body to heat up that water as well. The best thing about working on the wetsuit program here at Patagonia is that we have such great ambassadors, and we get tons of feedback from those guys. So we've sent suits all around the world, and it's awesome because they'll come back in and give us direct feedback that in the development process and when building these suits, we've really been able to translate their needs into the products.
I definitely was helping out with wetsuits at Patagonia from the very beginning. Something I've always been interested in because I like traveling to those destinations that are usually a bit colder, further south or further north, where a lot of people don't surf. The most unique thing about our Patagonia wetsuit is the wool. When I first saw it inside the neoprene on the wetsuit, I think we all were skeptical, but after surfing in those suits, for a couple weeks, we all agreed that the wool is just an incredible material for the inside of wetsuits. The dry time on our wool suits is like 1/3 of the time of any other neoprene suit. And for me, that's huge. I hate putting on wet wetsuits, sandy wet wetsuits. So I love that factor with our wool. I took it out and surfed for an hour and a half, and when I came in, half of the wool was still dry. And I knew that we were onto something when we got those first suits, and really felt what the wool could do. It's like the surfboards and all of the clothes at Patagonia. I think that one of the key aspects is the durability.
Patagonia wetsuits last far longer than any other suit I've had. I started off with a product testing suit from about 3 to 4 years ago, and it still is the same and perfect now. I'm wearing it every day.
I live in a wetsuit. I'd never surf out of a wetsuit, ever, not even once. They're very, very warm and very, very flexible. Great movement. And the fact that they're all designed to last a lot longer, I'm very impressed with. The quality is just astounding. By far the best quality I've ever experienced. You just surf better. In a good wetsuit, you're going to surf better. You're going to feel better.
I think the beauty of having an amazing wetsuit is the fact that you can surf out of the way places that are colder and actually stay out longer and get more waves, and that makes us all happier.